on the case.
What's going on, everyone? Designedcoma here. Welcome back. And the gameplay you're watching is me playing some Hardpoint and Call of Duty Advanced Warfare on Core. So yeah, why back to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare? Why are we back to that? Well, I am all done with my Black Ops 3 multiplayer beta footage, and most of it, the biggest reason is because I only have a PS4. Now I could do the PC, but I usually don't play FPS on my PC. You know, I mean, for the most part I do MMOs on my computer, and you know, I was having some issues. At first I thought it was the Elgato software, but to be honest with you, it's just my computer. My computer is so dinosaur old. I mean, it's not super old, but it is, in terms of computers, it's old. You know, the computer I have, it's a Gateway DX4800 series, you know, and back in the day when these computers came out, they were really great computers. I mean, they got awesome reviews, people loved them, you know. It came with tons of memory. I think it came with 6 gigs, and you can upgrade it to 8, and it also came with it comes with 2 PCI slots. So I was able to put a standalone graphics card in there. I run a 9800 GT, NVIDIA GT in there, and I mean, for the most part, the computer has been great. You know, it's just where it lacks in performance is the CPU. I mean, it's a quad core, but the Elgato, you know, because of the rendering and capturing and how it compiles the game and puts it all together in a nice, neat little MP4 file for you, it it really beats the crap out of my computer. I mean, my CPU, I think it starts sweating. I thought for sure there was one day I saw my computer holding a rag because it's been sweating, but you know, it has only started recently, and I've been trying a few other different things to kind of resolve the issue. And basically what happens is it just gets to the point where the CPU is just taxed so hard that it just stops. You know, it stops running the software. So I think what I might have to do is, when I'm capturing, I have to have the preview turned off for the Elgato software. That'll kind of ease up a little pressure on the CPU, and maybe it won't sweat so bad and have a brain aneurysm and die on me. So what do we got going on for the video? Well, I kind of want to talk about something that I've noticed that I get asked a lot, you know, and to be honest with you, it has a good side and it has a bad side, and I'll tell you what the good side is for me. And the bad side is something you're going to hear no matter where you go or find this information on YouTube, and it has to deal with sub for subs. Now, before I started my YouTube channel, I did do a lot of, you know, looking into it, a little bit of research, you know, what are some, you know, the do's and don'ts and things of that nature, because I wanted to start out pretty decent. You know, I didn't want to just start out all haphazardly and, you know, just be blurbing stuff out there. So I really wanted to have a good grasp as to what are some good things to do and what are some bad things to do. And one of the things that I did, you know, come across was sub for sub. And I get asked this in my comments all the time. You know, some people will comment and they'll say, "Hey, great channel, love your stuff, you know, love this video. You know, I would really appreciate if you come check out mine, and you know, if you sub, I'll sub." You know, I don't have a problem with that. You know, there's really nothing wrong with it. I don't have an issue with being asked, you know, because I do go look at their channels. You know, when I'm asked, you know, "Hey, come check out my channel," I do go check it out. And you know, I have subbed to some of the channels, not all of them, but some, and for the most part, the reason I sub to it is because I enjoy the content, I like what they're doing, and I feel like I can learn from it, because you know, I don't know everything. I've only been doing this for a few months now, and I really enjoy it. I have a good time doing it. It's fun. You know, I like putting something out there and seeing that, hey, people are actually watching this. You know, this is really cool. And that's what I enjoy about it. And the reason I sub to some channels, it's because I feel like I can learn from it. You know, like I said earlier, because I don't obviously know everything, and those people that have been doing this for a while, you know, I usually end up learning something new almost all the time. Now I am subscribed to a bunch of different channels, and there's only a few, maybe 4 out of the 20 or so that I'm actually subscribed to that I watch on a regular basis. The other ones I do go and watch from time to time. You know, if I go through all the other content on the new content on the other channels, I go and I check out some of the other channels that I'm subbed to. And you know, a lot of times it's because I'm kind of in this you know, creator block. You know, I've got this, you know, I don't know what to do. I just really don't have anything going on. I'm not quite sure this and that. What am I going to talk about? You know, and sometimes I'll watch somebody else's video and they'll be talking about something, and they'll mention like a subtopic in their topic, and they're not necessarily focused on that subtopic. And I'll take that subtopic, and you know, if it's worth my time, if it's interesting, then I'll go and I'll do some research, and I'll you know, do a video on it. You know, that's how I do some of my videos. You know, some of my videos, you know, I do based on news articles I may come across that are just interesting, you know, and things of that nature. So you know, so that's kind of where I'm at with it. You know, I do sub to some people's channels, you know, but to be honest with you, sub for sub this is the bad side of sub for sub, because you're not really gaining viewers in this way, because those that, you know, sub for sub, like I said, I'm subscribed to like 20 something channels, and I can only watch so many of those channels, and I only frequent the ones that I normally, you know, that I frequently watch. Those are the ones that I, you know, I don't want to say watch religiously, but you know, I do watch them on a regular basis. You know, but it is nearly impossible to watch every single channel that I'm subscribed to. And when we get, you know, when you get wrapped up in the sub for sub, the other people are in the same boat. They're like subscribed to, you know, hundreds of channels or however many it may be. They don't have the time to go watch all that stuff. So by the, you know, there's a good chance they will never come back to your channel, you know, at any point. So what I would like to start up is a share for share program. Now that would be cool, you know, to go out and, hey, share my channel, I'll share your channel. You know, that is where I think to me that's more beneficial, because then I have, you know, somebody who enjoys my content and has shared my channel. Whether you subscribe to my channel or not, it doesn't matter to me. You know, sharing the channel is probably the best thing that you could do for anybody's channel. Share the channel, share the videos, tell them what you liked about it, you know, and hopefully that will bring people to your channel, and you know, they'll subscribe to it. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with the sub for sub thing. You know, it's good and bad. So what else am I going to talk about? Well, quickly I'm going to talk about this crazy article I came across about a woman in France who apparently is allergic to Wi-Fi, and this condition is dubbed, or is called, electromagnetic sensitivity. Now, she won her disability claim with the French courts, and she's getting £500 a month in allowance for this disability, and her lawyer says this is a breakthrough win for anybody else who suffers from this condition. Now, this condition, according to the World Health Organization, is characterized by a range of non-specific symptoms that lack apparent toxicological and physiological basis or independent verification. Basically, they can't prove it or disprove it. So So yeah, there's really no way to prove it, because the people they've tested who say they suffer from it can't detect electromagnetic fields any more than people who don't suffer from it. Some of the symptoms are apparently redness, tingling, burning sensations. This is one of my favorites, the digestive disturbances. I mean, if you're having digestive disturbances, I think you should take a look at your diet. I think maybe your diet is just really bad. So yeah, I'm going to leave a link for this article in the description for everybody to check out, because to be honest with you, I think it's just funny and crazy all at the same time. Because you know, some of the other things, it's just nuts. Dizziness, nausea, heart palpitations. So yeah, it's a little weird, a little funny. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, oh, I was in the ending kill cam. That's nice. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe, and share it.